probably all know which one that is, but we are on the road again. It's 0700. We actually got about a 8-minute head start this morning. I'm gonna try and make it to Des Moines. Back home again.
No.
In Indiana.
No.
She doesn't let me sing at all.
No. You don't let me sing.
Maybe you know why. Indiana, you need to put some money into your roads. I feel like I'm back in California. I thought you were a better state than that. Highway 70, holy smokes. For a minute I couldn't see the RV, it was inside of a pothole. Okay, that's my rant for today. And after those roads on Highway 70, those potholes were as deep as a car. Everything in the microwave is still in the right spot. Amazing. More Ride 4000s for the win. Well, I gotta give Indiana a little bit of credit. It looks like they are working on fixing 70. We've been on a new section for about 5 miles, and it's a nice legit road. Keep going, about another 300 miles to go. Looking a little dark ahead. Finally get the rig rinsed off. And there it is. Now in Illinois. Man, Indiana went pretty quick actually. Peoria, Illinois. Here we are crossing the great Mississippi River again. Welcome to Iowa. Corn and soybeans. Oh, there it is. World's largest truck stop. And of course the truck's right in the way.
Yeah.
Iowa 80.
Why didn't we go in there?
Got too far to go. 11 and a half hours pulling into the KOA, and the hub cover came off again. So I got to deal with that tonight. Well, it might be another wild night. Big thunderstorms to the west of us. We're hoping it's going to go north of us and stay north. But we're walking down to check out the shelter so we know where to go.
Everybody's coming in to batten down the hatches, it looks like.
Got the weather radio programmed, watching the radar. We're gonna go see where the storm shelter is. I wanna check the wind speeds. I may ballast the rig.
So what ballasting means?
Ballasting, thank you for that, Kim. Ballasting is where you fill your tanks full of water to weigh down your rig so that when the winds come, it's a little more stable. Found a storm shelter just in case. I wouldn't go in there just yet.
Well, you kind of want to know how to operate it.
But this rig is really cool inside. This guy does trailer restorations. That would actually be a fun project. We survived the weather last night. I looked at the satellite before I went to bed, or the radar. It was looking like it was breaking up. I put my iPad down, and that's the last thing that I remember until waking up this morning. But apparently it was quite the show last night.
Yes, it was.
What did we have last night?
A lot of lightning. I mean, it was just lit up. I don't know what it is about these storms out here, but...
Was there thunder too?
Oh, yeah.
Rain?
A bunch. Well, what you just indicated, because the bugs are gone.
Yeah, got a free nose wash.
I feel so safe now traveling with you.
Hey, you know, I was there. If something would have happened, I might have woke up, but
I don't think so.
I didn't hear a thing last night. So we're leaving the Des Moines, Iowa KOA.
Which I highly recommend.
It's called the West Des Moines KOA. Really nice place. Really good pizza. We got in last night after an 11.5-hour drive day and just kind of wanted to chow down, and then had a conference call for the Pacific Northwest Alliance Rally coming up in July of 2024 for about an hour and a half, and after that I was done. But yeah, gonna see how far we can make it today. I'd like to make it to Cheyenne West, which is gonna be 10 hours probably, so we'll get an hour and a half back today, and I think we might gain another hour today as well.
Get another one.
What are you looking for?
A garbage bag.
Where'd you put it?
You throw them away. Oh no, here it is. I'm more organized than I thought.
Yay. I always get accused of throwing away the garbage bag.
Well, you did. Bucky's gone. Bucky's is definitely gone, and I didn't do it. We had that for a year. Don't comment how gross that is. I clean it.
But it's nice. It's 66 degrees out finally. A little humid, but see if we can get a little closer to the West Coast. Wheels up, 0800. Right on the dot. Good job.
As always.
You too, Muggsy. Oh, he's already assumed the position. Left. Check behind us.
It's gonna have you go around and.
Hopefully we get better mileage today because there's no wind, no headwind. Yesterday our average was 8.5. I'm going to reset that today. And see what we get today. We've got about 88 miles left, so Kim is going to start looking for our next open roads fueling location. Right, Kim?
As soon as you're off that phone, because it's on your phone.
All right, at the Casey's, filling up using the open roads cart. And one thing about a lot of these fueling stations that we've come across is you can't use your cart at the dispenser. So you have to go inside to get the dispenser authorized. And then when you go inside, you got to stand in line behind people getting pizza and coffee and donuts and cookies and hot dogs. And then you get done fueling, you got to go back inside and get back in line behind people getting coffee, cookies, hot dogs, pizza, donuts. So you could be 6 or 7 people deep in line trying to get the fuel taken care of and get paid for so you can get down the road. Open roads, what do you say? Comment down below. Most Mavericks are really fast in and out, like 90% of them. So just FYI.
Yeah, this is very common.
All right, thank you very much and have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Take care, bye.
Bye-bye.
So there you have it. It's a software issue with the point of sale systems at the truck stops, especially KC's and Come and Go, where they can't read the EFS card at the dispenser, so you have to go in and pre-authorize it. And as you heard, it's just very frustrating. Not only having to stand in line once to get them to authorize the dispenser, but having to stand in line twice to complete the transaction. But anyways, I'll figure out more and we'll go from there. Welcome to Nebraska, home of the Arbor Day.
68 years old, we've been together for 10 years, never lived in each other's fault.
The last couple hours I've been messing around with my speed, 70 miles an hour versus 68 miles an hour. And at 70 miles an hour, I was averaging like 8.9 to 9.1 miles per gallon. Now that I've been doing 68 miles per hour for about the last hour, my miles per gallon has been 11.3 to 11.5. So 2 miles per hour makes a big difference. from Kimball, Wyoming. Today we're heading to Heber City to stay at Mountain Valley RV up there in Heber City. Great place, as we mentioned before. We were kind of looking for a place last night just to boondock, but then we realized we didn't have enough water. So we pulled off the freeway here at this hilltop RV spot, and for 45 bucks, overnighter, didn't have to unhook. Worked out really well. From Dayton, Ohio, last 3 days, about 600-mile days, so we knocked off 1,800 miles. Another click under 600 today, maybe 500 actually today, but I'll let you know. And then we'll be playing the RV for a couple days. Just dropping the gray waters. There's about 2 days of grays, so dumping those out. Don't think we'll need the ballast today. The wind's only supposed to be 10 to 15. We did stay hooked up last night. Just dropped the jacks for stability and level it up a skosh. Luckily this site was downhill, just the right amount to get the rig fairly level in all directions, so that worked out well. Always put your cap on right with the Valterra reading upwards. Details matter. Alright, everything's put away. All the valves are closed. Cap is on. Filters in. Hoses are hung up. Water is on dry camping, so when we stop we can use the potty with the water pump on, but we will turn that off when we're traveling. Propane off, and landing gear up, on, up 4 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, enter. Gonna fire diesel up here, get some heat going. Quick walk around, mirrors out, tonneau cover strapped, safety chains on, tires look good, landing gears up, hatches closed, hatches locked, click, click, locked, windows in, awnings in, doors closed and latched and locked, awnings are in. I always check these to make sure they're tight, the valve stem covers for the TPMS. Anderson is tight, cover strapped, chains on, brakes on, 7-pin connectors connected, backup cameras on, TPMS is firing up, waiting for that other one to connect.
You had Des Moines in the camera, or in the GPS, so I canceled it.
Perfect.
I don't want to go backwards.
Oh, can we?
Nope.
Valley RV Resort.
6 hours, 51 minutes, which will be 8 hours today. It's not bad.
491 miles. Today's a minimum day.
Yeah.
So that went on to my Apple. I really wanted it to go on to the truck nav so we could use the Apple for our fuel stops, because we're going to need a fuel stop here in about 150 miles. But we will work that out. Timeout 7:12. Would have been 7 o'clock, but I was screwing around trying to record something for you all about open roads. I hope it comes out. If not, I'll try again, but we're 12 minutes behind schedule. Dang it.
Just for the record, Muggs and I were ready.
Yeah, you guys were in the truck like 5 minutes early.
Mm-hmm.
It was windy last night. The rig was a rocking and a rolling. And not for the right reasons. Not a bad overnight stop.
But don't listen to them. Their Wi-Fi sucks.
But it was very clean. The restrooms were super clean. The laundry room was super clean. It's called Hilltop RV Kimball, Wyoming. About 50 miles to Cheyenne-ish. Fuel stop is $3.11. Better put my seatbelt on. And here they're at $3.69, so we are going to take advantage of that open road discount and push on through. They're doing a lot of road work to Highway 80. There's spots here where you're all on one side and it's two-way traffic, which isn't my most favorite. Makes me kind of nervous. You never know how good those tires are on those vehicles coming your direction. But the bright side is Highway 80 for the most part has been a very decent highway, at least outside of California. We almost made it to Wyoming last night.
Probably could have if I realized it was this close.
It was getting late and we just kind of saw that spot. It was close enough, so we bailed out and just jumped in and spent the night. Let's check the weather, see if we have any rain ahead. Nope, a couple little spots. So this is set on our next fuel stop. And then my iPad down there is set on our final destination. That one we always leave on the final destination, so we can always have that as a quick reference. And then between the onboard navigation and the CarPlay, we will toggle back and forth between our fuel stops and maybe our destination depending on the distance. Tire pressures are good on the truck. Mileage is really in the dumper today. There it is. Well, the wind's died down, which is great. Now we're just going uphill. But even so, we're still making 8.1 miles per gallon. And I suspect that'll get a little bit better as we get closer to the top of this ridge and get to more flat land because there's no headwind. It's pretty.
I think it's the first sign of Rocky Mountains.
The eastern edge of the Rocky Mountains. 8,860 feet crossing Wyoming. This is the highest we've been in sheesh.
A year.
I don't even think we went this high when we were going eastbound. But the good news is a lot of downhill is going to help the mileage. We are back in Rawlins, Wyoming. This is where we've completed our loop of the East Coast, where we split here 6 weeks ago and headed up to Mount Rushmore, East Coast, back down and around, and then Highway 80 back west again to California. So we've made the East Coast loop complete right here.
Here, hold him.
Potty break. And iced teas. Still no fast food except for McDonald's iced teas. It's as close as we've gotten. That's where we left Highway 80 and started heading up to Casper to Mount Rushmore.
Our many fuel stops. Bucks, you're a hot mess. You're gonna get a bath either tonight or tomorrow morning. So was this an easier open road experience?
Yeah, from the standpoint of at least you go in, swipe your card, give them your control number, and you're done. So it's not like you give your card, come out fuel, and then you have to go back in line. So not as easy as paying at the pump, but this was an easier experience.
Good.
Okay, we can add Illinois now. I gotta go get Iowa. I'll be right back. And of course, Iowa has corn. Remember? It was corn.
all we saw.
And then I want to get Baja,
Yeah, the jury's out on that one for me.
but I'm not sure about Baja yet. But I do want to do it. I don't know if it'll be in this rig or not, but I definitely want to do Baja.
Picking me up after my walk this morning. It's really made really hard to leave this place. However, their Wi-Fi sucks. Y'all ready to go?
I am. Are you?
Yep. I'd rather walk. Is Muggsy ready to go?
Second to last leg. We could make this in one jaunt, but
We still might. You never know.
oh yeah, still might. See what it looks like when we get to Winnemucca.
It's all up to you. All right.
11 and a half hours.
Safe travels. Love you.
Love you too. Bye. See you
Bye.
when you get back.
Are you ready, Muggs? Get in your bed. Come on. Get in your bed. Hunker down.
He's a little shaggier now than when we left.
Yeah.
He's a pet.
He's getting the big cut here on Wednesday.
Heading out of Heber City back to California. Had to stop at Black Rifle Coffee real quick to contribute to our veterans because a portion of their proceeds goes to veterans. And so yeah, hopefully we get one of these in California pretty soon. But great coffee, very friendly staff, and easy parking here for your RV. So Black Rifle Coffee. Today, about a 20-mile-an-hour headwind. You can watch the fuel gauge go down. Hopefully one more stop and then we'll be cleared to make it all the way home. Back in Reno. Bye-bye Nevada and hello California. And listen to the road. Oh, there we go. Now we know we're back in California.
The sun's right now.
All right, back at the TOTR house from Heber City, Utah. 11 and a half hours. And wait for it.
The final number.
From this point right here, East Coast, doing our thing back there and back. 8,696.5 miles.
Wow.
And an average of 10.4 miles per gallon for that entire trip.
Can't wait to add that up.
Muggsy, are we home? Are we home? Come here.
I got it.
Are we home? Yep, I gotta need to take a big old pee.
Where Cousin Goose has been. God, these plants look.
I'm done. We will see you guys tomorrow in the morning. I mean, yeah, something like that. 3,200 miles of bugs. And some. It'll be fun getting those off today. Bug brick to the rescue. Gotta get this done before the sun comes up. It's gonna get hot today. The sooner you get the bugs off, the easier it'll be. Well, that's gonna wrap up this 6.5, 7-week tour across the United States and back. We had an outstanding time, meeting tons of people along the way in the RV community. Got the rig cleaned up this morning, got the bugs off the nose. The rig is going down to the axle shop. One to get the bearings done, and checked, and 2, to get the center caps replaced, which the center dust caps, which you probably saw in our first video where they kept coming off. So I'm going to get the bearings redone too, because who knows how much dust and debris got in there. I just don't want to take any chances. Get the brakes checked out, probably get the tires rotated front to back. And those of you who have been following us, we appreciate you following us, and we really liked meeting you on the road when you recognized us and came up and said hi. And to everybody at the Alliance rally who we met, and just the Alliance community, I just want to say thank you from right here in my heart, how great it is to have a community and people who stay in touch and just are really good people. So thank you for that. And I'm going to wrap this up. Our next adventure is to the Pacific Northwest Alliance Rally. We'll be leaving for that in a little less than 3 weeks. Heading up north. Be nice to get up back into the Pacific Northwest and some cool air. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment. And until next time, from here, thank you. I would like to add as well that we did make it the entire trip and stuck to our pledge of no fast food anywhere. And the result of that, as I'm taking the rig down to the axle shop, is that I'm down 2.5 pounds. So 0 fast food paid off.